and things got changed because of his wife's sickness. So because it's so alarming when I heard that he has not eaten it shouldn't get deteriorated to that level. So I need to engage him. So what he's saying generally is he needs help, but that help will definitely come, Baba. Ẹ máa rí àánú, ẹ máa rí help yẹn, ẹ má worry. Kò sí problem, Ọlọ́run ló ń tọ́jú everybody nílùú yìí, but they will see something to it, man. Yeah, good morning, Mike. Thank God it's Friday.
Thank God it's Friday, but it's a worrisome situation in Kaduna. Very, very sad development. About 280 students, I'm say over, not just about. About 280 students were kidnapped.
Yeah.
And the government is not, government of Kaduna is not happy with this development. The governor of that state, called the National Security Advisor.
That's Abbas also.
Yeah, Madam Noor Badu. To help them fish out where these students are. Don't you think the government needs to speed up on this call for state police in the country?
It's one kidnap too many. The NYC guys that were kidnapped on their way from Akwa Ibom to serve in Nasarawa, or what's it called? They are still there. The other girl that they kidnapped like how many years ago, they are still there. They are just piling all these kidnapped victims all together. And you could remember the Chibok girls, they are still in the captivities. So what a country is this? Is all these people that are kidnapping, are they spirits? Are they spirits? And the American government came the other time that they should just allow them, bring your master plan on grounds. What plan do you have already that you've been embarking on against all these kidnappers, against all this Boko Haram, against all this ISWAP? What are the plans? The government of the day could not bring any plan on board. Those guys flew back. If this things is getting out of hand, let's go and hire all this mercenary. The Wagners are there. We can bring them in to tackle this Boko Haram, to tackle these kidnappers. Where are they? They are not ghosts. They are not spirits. That is why I always say that there's fifth columnists inside these issues. The people, they say, now my adage, they say, Kokoro tó ń jẹ̀fọ́, idea for lower. And it's so sad that the same people within the government, within the past government, within the current government, they are still there controlling these people, controlling them, went to attack and Malami, as he keeps saying, where is Mr. Malami? Where is that former Attorney General? He said he has captured some people they've arrested some people in Dubai that were financing all these terrorists. I mean, and that was what we heard last. I think we should call Mr. Malami out to come and defend his statement. That how far have they gone? How far they've gone? You know, it's like the country belongs to the kidnappers and bandits.
Honestly, on the comment section, we have Nigerians, viewers, reacting to this situation. They are expressing concerns. Yeah, we have Abia the Best saying that 300 students missing. It's a question, 300 students missing, and exclamation mark there. Okay, what is using it? What you have used there is question mark. 300 students missing. Taiwo Odunlade, you see your country. Okay.
You see, Mr. Odunlade, we see your country, we see my country, we see our country as it is, because every diaspora there, Nigeria is still your country. You still come back home, you have families here, you have to be very, very, very concerned about what is going on.
Nigeria is hell on earth.
It is, but I can still say there's a bit spiritual problem we have in now. I can say God is angry with this country, and that was the conversation I was having with someone there. God is really angry with this country. We are seeing the anger of God. That's why everything is just upside down.
Raphael said the abduction was staged. That's what.
No. That's too wayward. I mean, a wayward comment, right? Stage for what? Stage for what? What governor would like to stage? You know, that would tarnish his image a lot now. That he cannot govern. When you that cannot govern a state, that they are kidnapping. You know, it's not a stage. It's the enemy of the state that are doing that. How can you stage the kidnapping of there are some things we don't need to be listening to.
No, he was saying that I'll manage. What could that have happened?
Is that
Over 280 students kidnapped just like that?
Is that it wasn't not how our former first lady, Jonathan said Chibok girls were it was a stage this thing because they want stay in his husband all sort of thing. I mean, up to now the Chibok girls they are still in the desert. They marry them off. They marry them off. Some are pregnant now. Some are baby mamas now. So this is all these demon, devilish things that are happening. God is always hungry with this country. And I'm telling you, part of what we are having now is spiritual problem. Serious spiritual problem. And it takes everybody now to come in and see what are the solutions. Don't just sit on the fence. Don't just be throwing stone. Don't still stay in the glass house and be throwing stone. Especially the diaspora. Your families are here.
It is possible to kidnap freely in the north as they have vast land and forest with porous borders. Wow. Wow.
That's the point. That's the point. Say we have like 7 borders that link the north, right? And all those things got exposed when Nigerian government has issue with Niger. And they said they want to cut off the Niger off. They cut off their light. And the silly thing that is happening in this country. We don't have lights. And you are still supplying neighborhood country like Niger lights when we don't even see light in Nigeria. That's why I said you see there's a demonic issues that is happening in Nigeria here. And it takes a spiritual solution to solve all this problem. As it is now, we all need to move close to God. Right? Because it's not an ordinary high. How can a butcher son be hitting bones? Refineries, no one working. Have food everywhere. All the lands are fertile. All the lands are fertile. Somebody was saying Ebonyi yam. That if you taste Ebonyi yam, you will not even want to eat any yam again. Likewise, yes.
Wow.
It was Uju Kennedy. That's the Minister for Women Affairs. And now, that lady is trying, but at the same time now, the policy now they just launched yesterday, just to empower the women to go into agriculture. And these women now that you want to set up to go into agriculture, is there any security for them in their different clusters of farm they will be, embarking on? You see, there is a serious spiritual problem we are having in this country. Because as I tell you, we have plenty. We are still suffering in plenty. We have. I mean, it's so sick. And nevertheless, I want to say if Mr. Adebayo, what's it called, the Minister for Power then, the Minister for Power, that one that ran the election in Oyo State, Adelabu, if he doesn't know what to do with the power, he should resign. He should resign. At least you said you want to take back the power generation and the distribution from all those people. Take it back immediately. Why still dancing around the bush, man? Why dancing around the bush? Every time we are on blackout, If Mr. Adebayo Adelabu did not know what to do with power, he should resign. I'm saying it again, he should resign. We all sleep in darkness for now. And that power turban, Mambila projects that they did, it has consumed like how many governments now? 3 governments. And they've not found solution to it up to now. And $10 billion have been sunk into it. They sunk $10 billion in Mambila electricity projects. There's no results. And the consultant itself is suing the government again. Is it an ordinary high? That's not an ordinary high. It's not an ordinary problem. It's a spiritual problem that is following this country. Kidnapping every day, kidnapping, killing, bloodshed everywhere. Bloodshed everywhere. Bloodshed in the west, bloodshed in the east, in the north, in the east, soldiers are being killed. It's just a terrible situation we have. And anybody that is crying loud or sitting on the fence now without looking at how we're going to provide solution will stay long.
Can this government defeat this war? Because it's a battle we are fighting.
That's a battle. The government need help. And the help they need now is we need mercenaries to come in. We need to go and get mercenaries. If it is the Wagners that we bring in, it so be it. Let them come and eradicate these people, because it's as if the government, this elements of rascal, elements of terrorist, elements of barbaric elements. I can say barbaric elements that are troubling us. I mean, the Nigerian government cannot tame them any longer. And if Nigerian government wants to tame them, the thing are so deteriorated to the extent that there are fifth columnists that support all those people, and they are still in either the forces, Nigerian armed forces. They are all there. In the police, they are there. That they give information for ambush, to ambush the Nigerian, military, ambush the Nigerian, So once we have, and that's definitely is a common sense thing, that such war cannot end. It's an endless war. Once you have a fifth columnist that keep splitting the formation about the plan to attack this, bloodsuckers, they've spread the news to them ahead of the Nigerian, armed forces. And what do you expect? Ambush.
There's a funny comment here by Rems.
Yeah.
The politicians have locked all of you inside bottle.
Of course, yes. You're right. They locked us inside bottle. And why I've been saying it, that's when docility came up. My docility, the youth docility. We slept in slumber for a long time. We slept in slumber for a long time. I had issue with my school then. I had issue. And how old were we then? I was just 15, 16. We were 16, 17. When we tried to put things right, we did the old school. And we got punished for it. But we made our statements, right? And it was loud and clear to them that this was what these people were fighting for. And it was under IBB time, and we had a military administrator there. We never look at the consequence. But what is happening with the youth of nowadays? What is happening to them? They are too docile. They are sleeping in slumber, And now it's too late for them to cry loud. It's too late for them. And I keep saying this, some people are attacking, say, I'm not a youth, I'm like 50 plus now. But I will tell you, the generation of this youth we have is trending towards a wasted generation. You don't engage. When you see something wrong, it was our time we did IBB Must Go, when we heard about all the luxury things that's going on in Paris, Ebony magazine brought it out, and because a deformed citizen, uninformed citizen is a deformed citizen, right? And that is what is going on, because we are well read. Then anything that comes out, right on Ebony, all these things, we go through it, we see how they expose our leader inside it, and it just took 3 days or 4 days for us to arrange IBB Must Go, right? Protests, and the thing spread viral, but it could not keep that tempo any longer, and one man cannot make a forest, So it's so sad that we found ourselves in that. I'm just saying this because the generation to come now, the generation coming now, which is the generation of our children, my children, I have to protect protect them. That's why I'm saying all this, and that's why I'm ready. Anything it will take to salvage this country from the hands of the jungulas, from the hands of the kleptomanian leaders. Where we say anything they see, they steal. Anything they don't need, they steal. So Nigeria has gone so, deep to the level of we need rescue. We need somebody to come in, intervene, and rescue. And this president is a wake-up call, our president.
All right, thank you so much.